All right, guys, we got Oakley's puppies and Shelly Mac's little boy, and they are ready to come out and try food for the first time. Although Shelly Mac's boy's been eating for like 2 weeks now, so he's got a head start. But everybody else, this is their first time. Get them lowered down. Oh man, they are so excited. So we have so many questions to answer today. Oh, look at that, she's going to town. I like to dip their face in it so that way they get used to it. And good, ringleader, he can show everybody how to do it. So everybody has asked us this question. We're finally gonna answer it. Where are all the studs at? Where are the boys at? How come they don't stay? So I was just gonna take the time to give you guys a little bit, a glimpse into what our studs are, who are they, why do we use them, what is a stud, so that way you guys can just get some experience from me and not make the mistakes that I have made. So first question, why do our studs not stay here? Actually, let's back up. What is a stud? And so that is the male dog. So obviously you have your female, you have your male. The male dog is called a stud, and that is who is the other reproductive side. You know, you need a male and a female to make these beautiful babies. And so a stud is an intact male dog. And so why do they not stay with us? How come you guys don't see them on camera? And for us, we don't really want to show that aspect of breeding. I'm sure that you could do some Googling and find a lot of videos out about pairings and artificial insemination and all kinds of stuff, but that's just not what we want our videos to focus on. We would rather show you guys the cute puppies after the hard work of breeding. So that's just why. But the studs, they do live close by. Most of them live in Burlington or a little bit like in a neighboring town, Whitsett. So super important to have your studs close by because you don't know when you're gonna need them. You do this thing called progesterone testing for your females, and that is a really simple blood test, and they're trying to find out when they're ovulating, and when they've ovulated, it's go time. Like that's when you need that stud. So we can easily get to them, which is what we need. So why don't they stay overnight with us? Like why don't they stay in the house with us? And so that is something that we had to learn the hard way. So Buster, Bella's son, is a stud for us, but he lives in South Carolina. So we would bring him here when we had any female in heat that we were going to use him with, and he would stay with us overnight. He'd stay with us for a while until the female was ready. And it turned out for him that he would lose interest in his female. So let's say, for example, that Birdie and Ruthie were here to get pregnant, and Buster was going to sire both of them. Well, if Ruthie was ready, Buster wasn't interested in Ruthie because she had kind of like been there, been around him, and he was only interested in Birdie. So we had a couple of times that we almost missed our opportunity. Like we had to take Ruthie to a friend's house for a couple hours so Buster would get interested back with the first female. Like it was just so much work and complication of making sure that the males stayed interested in them. And they also whine, they want to be with the female, so it's a lot easier if we just keep them separate, bring them in when we need them, and then take them back home and say good job and thank you to the family, because it's just so much easier that way. And it makes it just a lot calmer household than having them both in your household at the same time. I've heard a lot of stories from other breeders, like talking to them, that their dogs will like paw at doors. They have tried to break out of their crates, like because apparently pheromones are very strong, and so they just want to get to that to the female that they are supposed to be breeding. But let's see, are you guys done with your food? Do you want to work on some other stuff? So this is day 2, so they're 4 weeks and 2 days old. So now it's time to practice some tunnels, some uneven surfaces. Shelly's little boy, he's a little more rambunctious than they are. So we're gonna have to show them how to play, right? All right, let's get our next area all set up and we'll keep talking about studs. All right, I think everybody's got a full belly, so now we can get some toys out. So we got to find out which ones that they like the most, and then we can go from there. So every day we try to get different toys, expose them to different things. Let's see. Sometimes I like these long ones. I figured they might like the blanket. Oh, and we're gonna get our tunnel because we're gonna work on that too. All right, hey. You can definitely tell he's bigger. He's about 2 weeks older than these guys. And so we gotta teach him. He's been with Bella Grace's puppies. If you didn't remember, you can go find those videos. But so Shelly had one little puppy. And so we've been introducing him to different litters and finding his home for like socialization after Shelly went home because we didn't want him to be by himself. So now he's moving from Bella Grace's to Oakley's. And so since they are weaned, he can show them the ropes on how to be a weaned puppy. That's right. One thing that I can definitely say that I learned from was having studs that are close by. So one of our studs, Buster, amazing family. Bryn is awesome. She lives in Charleston, and so that's about 5 hours away from us. But it was just a long drive for us, for Bryn, when she would be willing to bring him up. So I don't know if you know this, but when you have a female that's ready to breed, it's like time sensitive. You have to go ahead and get it done as soon as she is ovulated, which we find out. We use progesterone testing to do that. Hi, are you hidden? Come here. So we want to make sure that as soon as we find out that they have ovulated, we need to get that stud and get going. So Buster sometimes would stay with us, or Bryn would bring him up when it was time. But it is one of those things that 5 hours is just too long. We were all working full time, and so just that schedule would just be too complicated to get that going. So we ended up replacing Buster with his son, Ripken. And so that has been awesome. We actually used him today, and so stay tuned because I'll share the mom at the end of the video. I'll share who it is that's here to breed. So our first mom with Ripken, which is really exciting. But you can see these guys. You can see this big difference of development here. Little Shelly Mack. Actually, his name is Bodie Mack. I don't know if I've shared that yet, but his family has since told me his name. So it's going to be Bodie Mack. He's 2 weeks older than these guys. And you can tell he just has a lot more experience out here. He's comfortable out here. These guys are just going to have to, get used to it, right? So remember, at 4 weeks, we do tunnels. We start doing uneven surfaces. Come on. What you doing? Yeah, good job. Let's put some other ones in there. There we go. All right. See, now we have a group. They can all come out. Come on. Or they might just stay in there together. Oh, we don't have a squeaker. Come on. Oh, there you go. Good job. Yay. You made it. Right, Bodie? Say, yeah, go friends. Come on. Come on. They're like, I think I'm just going to stay in here. Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can do it. There you go. Come on, a little more. Yeah, come on, girlfriend. Oh, man. They might just go back the other way. I'm not sure. I'll take them out for right now. Oh, man. She's going all the way to the other side. Oh, she turned around now. The good thing is that she's not scared to be in there, so that is awesome. The dark tunnel doesn't bother her. You did it. Very good job. All right, the other fun thing I wanted to try today was the wobble board for Mr. Bodie. So I'm gonna grab that and bring it right here so everybody can see it. All right. So since he's a little more advanced, he gets to try the wobble board. There you go. You're gonna have to do the coolaroo soon. Oh, everybody else is curious. Nice job. All right, one more time. Do you want to try tan? Never know, they might like this more than the tunnel. Come on. Yeah, Tan. You can do it. Hey, good job, Bodie. Nice job. Super advanced. That was good. All right, so I promised you that we would show you the mom that was here to breed. So I'm gonna put these guys in their new area and then we'll go show you who it is. Right? Okay, let's go. All right. So we have their area, and I will go into all the detail on Monday, because you guys you might be new here. You don't exactly understand how we do our potty training. Got to get their food real quick. And then you might notice that 2 of the trays are yellow and 2 are black. So we have some really exciting things going on with our potty trays. But yeah, these guys are tired. So we are gonna let them rest, and then we're gonna go find out who that mom is. All right, I will clean all this up after I show you the mom dog. I think I've kept you in suspense long enough. So who is it? It's Frankie girl. Right? Hi, Frankie. Oh man, we love when Frankie is here. She is such a good mom dog. Oh, no, don't jump. I just said you were a good girl. All right, come on. Let's go sit down. Oh, but before I do, I got the most beautiful flowers today. Aren't these gorgeous? So Oakley's family brought us flowers. They were so sweet. So Miss Oakley got to go home today. She completely weaned her puppies. And they brought us these flowers to say thank you for taking care of her, which, well, I mean, we should be the one giving them flowers because Oakley is such a great dog. So we just really appreciate them and their sweet thoughts. And then behind me, you might notice that we're missing a couch cushion, but that's okay. We got a stain on one of them, and we had to send it off for cleaning. So yeah, what are you not supposed to do when you get a stain on leather is put, like a wet cloth on it. Like that's what we do with carpet. That's what we do with upholstery, but with fabric, but with leather, that makes it worse. So now we had this huge water stain. So we're trying to get it out. We sent it to a professional. So it'll be back in about 2 to 3 weeks. So every video from now to then, you just can look at it and know in your home, don't put water on leather. So learn from our mistake. But so yeah, Frankie girl is here. This is her last litter. She is a Lucy and Duncan baby. You can tell she is right at home. Turn you around here, lady. She feels right at home here. Her family always talks about how when they take the exit off of 40, that Frankie gets like super happy and excited. She jumps to the front seat. She's looking out the window, and it's to come be with us. And so that makes us so happy that she feels that comfortable here. So yeah, so she bred with Ripken, which we're really happy about because he's red, she's red. So we're hoping for some medium red F1B babies or multi-generational babies because Frankie's an F1B and Ripken's an F1B. So Yeah, we just can't wait. So Frankie's family loves the program so much that they kept one of Frankie's puppies last time. So they have Maisie. And so Frankie and Maisie have been just having a ball together. They play together. They said they just run in circles, which is so fun. So Maisie will be a future mom for us too. You'll see her in about a year and a half from now. But it's so much fun. So Frankie bred today. She'll breed on Sunday, and then she'll head home. And then we'll do all of our confirmations. So we confirm at 30 days with an ultrasound. And then she'll come back to us in 30 more days after that. So say bye to Frankie for a little bit, for about 2 months, and then when she comes back, she'll be here to be on Baby Watch. Guys, we're just really praying for everybody who has been affected by the hurricane. Luckily for us, it's just some rain and some light wind right now, but we know we have families in Florida and South Carolina that are just being affected by that hurricane right now. So we are thinking about you guys, praying for you guys, and if we can do anything trying to get resources or anything down there. I know there's a lot of breeders in different places that are really good about helping out with other people when we're in need of each other. So if anybody needs anything, just let us know and we can see if we can help in any way possible. But everybody stay safe, and we will see you guys on Monday.